Give your mom up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, young man. So I was just telling mom.
You can sit there.
Yes.
You can sit there. Yeah.
So I was just telling mom that the gentleman's in transit to pick her up. So I don't know what she looks like. He's gonna send me a picture of what she looks like.
So they finally giving you the body.
Finally, after all these days, after all this back and forth with the medical examiner.
You could sit down. I don't want to sit.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
How was church today?
It was a beautiful sermon.
Yes.
Everything was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank God. Thank God.
For that.
Um,
Maybe the prayers answered for her because the pastor prayed for us.
Oh, thank God.
So
Thank
maybe
God.
this is why she coming now because
Yes.
and he prayed over and over.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So the gentleman's gonna let me know if she's viewable. He'll let me know by this evening. So expect a. Go ahead.
So why wouldn't she be viewable?
This is
what I'm not.
I don't understand either.
Because she was
Right.
She was
Right. You have
the paperwork.
yes.
Yes,
For the obituary, right? For the her life story. Did you write up the obituary?
Yeah. Or we gonna type it out on
You
the
gonna type
computer.
it out? Okay,
Yeah, and I'll
okay.
email it to you.
You'll email it to me. Okay.
Yeah.
And the email is right on there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So this is
No, I just bring that back to you so you'll have it in your hand because it's already
email is okay.
It's already going towards the time, and then the picture got to get on there too.
Well, this is the picture. We got this. You can email it. That would be easy. So instead of you coming back and forth, you know, the email will be okay if that's okay.
Okay.
You know.
So when you get the paper, then you're gonna put it in a jacket.
Yes, we're gonna format it like how we
saying,
format.
That's what I want to know.
Like this, it will be formatted.
Okay.
So you write the
Obituary
story.
will look like this.
Right, you write her story. We take the picture. We're gonna
Alright.
crop out everything in the background.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely crop that out.
And we gonna put pictures in it.
So
Just like this.
If you have 2 more pictures, email us.
Okay.
Matter of fact, email us 3 more pictures. This will be for the front of the program, and I need 1 for the front of the prayer card and 2 for inside of the program.
Okay.
Let me write that on here as well.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So the program will be small like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Standard size, yes.
Okay. So I have to make sure everything I have fixed. I'm gonna take out some stuff.
And what was her favorite Bible verse? I don't know if you gave that to me.
No, I didn't give it to her.
Right? Okay.
Right.
But I needed her favorite Bible verse.
I have it on paper. I can't.
Okay, you can always email that.
I'll email it to you.
Okay,
'Cause
but I have
wrote
this
it down.
picture.
Just so trying to get here. Ooh,
I could imagine. I'm sorry.
oh God.
Okay. Let me give this back to you. Let me put this in the envelope.
Okay, so I get to the pastor then. I put church. So I already did the order of the service my way, you know. What
Perfect
I
with
thought.
the church, right?
Yes, but now I
Perfect.
have to get to the pastor. I will get it to the pastor, talk to her when I get home.
Yes.
To make sure that I know she wants to be in here, so I
Yes.
don't know where, because when I wrote it, I didn't put her, I just wrote pastor.
Got it.
So now I got to talk to her
Okay.
so I can fit her in this program.
Yes.
You know, so
Yes,
now
please.
I know the space is not that much space. Okay.
Do you want this as a prayer card photo, or you would like a different one? You can always choose a different one for the photo.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Swift.
Yes, I think so too. That would work.
Yeah, that was just, you know.
Okay. All right. So, family.
Can I have your order? Because
Sure.
Okay.
You can take that. Yeah, most definitely.
This one look nice too. This
Yeah,
one look
the
nice.
reason
I like that
why,
one.
Because
Cause we got a lot of
Yeah,
pictures.
that one didn't. So we could only do 3 pictures.
3 pictures.
Because the only reason why I say that because when we do more, it sometimes gets distorted.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
And I think this family paid additional for these additional pictures as well.
Oh,
To be honest
okay,
with you.
okay.
So I would say 3 pictures.
Three
One for the
pictures
front.
and
You can have
one
one for the
inside.
background and one in
Okay,
the back. And of course the
okay,
credit card photo.
okay. No problem. We can do that.
Now, in regarding to how her body looks, I have to wait until this evening to get a response from the funeral director because he's still in Queens trying to pick her up. Okay?
Oh,
So,
it wasn't in Brooklyn. It was in
no, it's in
Queens.
Queens.
The
Oh,
same place they
The same
took her in
place
the
they
so why that
Yeah.
woman said they was in Brooklyn?
Listen.
I know it's a lot of back and forth with the
Yeah.
medical
Yeah.
examiner. Once I see her body, then I would know for us to move forward. Whether, if she needs to be embalmed so for her to be preserved. Okay? Or whether we have to do topical disinfectant where we will wrap her up with a shroud and even though she won't be embalmed, she'll be preserved. So I have to figure out which scenario it is once I see her picture. Okay? Once I see her picture, expect a phone call. Oh, this is matter of fact him calling me now. Hello, Tommy? Oh. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate for that information. Thank you. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, family.
Okay, but when she
The Queen's medical examiner for her to be decomposed. He says she's unrecognizable. And this is the funeral director that we.
What?
Yes.
are they sure they got the right person?
Well, per them, this is the right person.
But why I'm saying
Yes.
that
Because Sunday she was alive.
Right.
So
She was-
whatever
she-
happened
she-
to her had to happen either Monday
Mm-hmm.
or Tuesday. Monday going into Tuesday, because Tuesday is when
Right.
the
We
people,
saw her.
the business people where she live at went
Yes.
in her apartment.
That was Tuesday, and she looked normal.
She
She
looked
wasn't
normal,
dark. She looked normal like you and I.
Yes.
I don't
She
know.
totally like she was just sleeping. Okay, nothing was wrong with her on Tuesday no more. They tried to revive her and everything, but it didn't work. But that was on Tuesday the 9th.
To run around. And I think by Tuesday or Wednesday, that's when I got the family involved because they were saying they need to speak to you. The next thing would have to be a supervisor from the medical
Oh,
examiner.
they should have had one because, like I said, when they took her out of her apartment, she was looking normal like you and I. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't
Understood.
responsive, but nothing. We were able to view her. We left her house at 1 a.m. in the morning. They picked her up at 3 a.m. and took her to Queens. They said we're going to pick her up because there was another person that deceased in a building in Parkchester, and they went and got that person,
Yes.
came back and got her, and took them to Queens. And they said to me, an examiner examined her. First, they said it was natural cause. That was the first thing they said when they examined her.
Yes.
They said it's natural cause, and then they said, well, we got to take her out and do further testing. But that was the first thing they said on the 9th. And that's why I'm saying this, because if you saw her in the house, it was just like she was sleeping. No decomposed, no nothing. So I don't know what happened from the time.
That has to be a question with the medical
Well,
examiner.
I sure would like to find
Because as the gentleman, the time stamp, he just called me 2 minutes ago, so it was 5:24. He just had her in our care. So all that time they were in the medical examiner care, and they do have refrigeration. So that would be definitely a question that has to be
out
asked with
why, what
supervisor.
happened.
But is it her? That's what
We want to make
know.
sure it's her.
So per the medical examiner and the information that the family gave, they're saying that is her.
I don't.
They-
But why?
How? I don't understand.
They were calling me for asking me about doctors, other
Right.
medical things. So that's why I'm saying.
So they
I'm
saying she
questioning.
unrecognizable.
Wait a minute,
That
That's-
mean.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, so if you call me up to ask me for medical records, or that means you had no idea who the person was.
That is correct.
And I feel myself that I want to make sure. That we saw.
You
Yeah,
got
she
any
was.
pictures?
Nah, we ain't take no pictures. We just saw.
My
We saw on
brother
the floor.
Call Farrell, because Farrell was there when the
But
medical
no,
examiner came.
I was gonna say have Farrell on the line when you speak with the medical examiner, because that's very important. You have to speak with the medical
He
examiner.
was there when the medical examiner examined her. He was there, and he said to me, the medical examiner just moved her, like turned her over or whatever, and he said they disturbed because she was just laying there like she was asleep, and they came in. It was a woman that examined her. The police department was there, so
Right.
I know she was not
She moved her
decomposed, no.
around.
She moved her around and she still looked the same.
Yeah.
You understand? And this was on the 9th.
So what we did financially, we took off the embalming, and we're gonna do topical disinfectant. Okay, I'm sorry, family, that she's not gonna be viewable for the service. But as soon as Monday, family, I'm asking you to please call the medical examiner
Yeah, we gonna call
and
her.
ask to speak to a supervisor, because obviously there's a disconnect of what was the family saw
Yeah.
and what is going on currently right now. And once they give me a picture, I'm going to call you tonight, okay? And we'll discuss it. If I feel like the picture, because at the end of the day, I don't want to frighten you as well.
I
So
understand, but sometimes decomposed it don't look like the person.
Exactly.
And the person could look really
yes,
dramatic and
I don't want to, I don't want to send that through the waves of the text message.
Right.
So, but I'll speak to you tonight about that. What I'm gonna have you do, Miss Pritchett, what I did was we brought down the cost.
Okay. It's crazy.
So right now, family, we're at $10,631.
Okay.
Okay, family. Miss Pritchett, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you look over the contract with her. She's en route to us, and she's gonna be placed in refrigeration in our Brooklyn location.
That's crazy.
Oh, Lord.
She's supposed to be in refrigeration. How they gonna have her
At
like
the medical
that?
examiner, that is correct.
That's supposed to be in refrigeration. You ain't supposed to be out like that.
Oh, my Lord.
It's crazy.
Oh, God. That's why I came to have her picked up.
I'm sorry, family. And they were delaying it.
Delaying.
That's a lawsuit right there. That's a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit on the city.
This long. You know how long that's been? She's been delayed when she was ready to be picked up.
Yes.
All they said to me is give this card to whoever funeral home you decide and have them call us and we have the body ready. That's what I was told. I did that.
That's some
Yes, you
BS.
Yes, you did. You did your part. Now we got to make sure the medical examiner.
And I
to
just
give-
want to make sure they don't give you somebody else. That's my problem. 'Cause,
Okay.
You know, I want to
That's
make sure
crazy.
that it's her. I
Well,
don't
per the
want her.
records, they're saying it is.
They gotta
Did
do
get a
better
medical-
with that.
Did they get a dental record?
That I'm not too sure, but they
Because
say.
I had gave them
Mhm.
the telephone number for the dentist, and I also gave them a telephone number for her doctor.
Right.
So
I
did they
wanna
get
call our
did they
doctor
get
this
the
morning. I
medical
wanna know.
record for
That's
the
a-
teeth?
That's a very good question.
Because I know some teeth she was having some medical work done on her mouth,
Mhm.
but I don't know how many teeth she had in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So did that teeth match up with those medical records
Mhm.
to make sure that that's her?
That's a good question.
I
That's a
want to
good
make
question.
sure that it's
Per
her.
the toe tag and per their identification verification, they're saying that is Miss Gloria Fitz.
Cause when they called, they said that they lost the toe tag off her toe.
And that make sure you make sure you bring that
Yeah.
up tomorrow.
Yeah, cause that's what they told us. They lost the toe
said
tag. They
her
moved
and
it to
another-
Brooklyn.
They said her and another lady. They wasn't sure. That's what they told
They-
my uncle.
So, and when you call, make sure your uncle's on the phone as well, because this is pertinent information that they need to have an understanding. The supervisors.
Yeah,
They mentioned that they lost the toe tag.
lost the toe tag.
Bring that up
Yeah,
to them.
yeah, definitely won't bring that up.
Well,
That's how they do when you down the house,
That's
huh?
what,
This is not normal procedure. No, this is I've never heard of anything like this.
Yeah.
Especially the only time I've heard it if the person was already decomposed in the house.
no,
And the family said, yes, we knew that it's not viewable.
no.
But
Yeah.
for you to tell me that she looked like you and I,
Yes,
and now they're
yes.
telling me that she's not viewable, it's a problem,
It's a big problem.
But the medical examiner, them being the city, things would have to be questioned with them.
My sister out in Texas talked with her. That's how I know. She
On
wasn't
what
there.
day?
Sunday.
She talked with her Sunday night. They talked together.
Sunday.
And
Okay.
her neighbor, how they went into her apartment, she's the type of person go out every morning
Yeah,
at
every morning,
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So her neighbor didn't see her on Tuesday. That was tonight.
Except for 2
Didn't
days, she
see
didn't see
her.
her.
She said she heard her on Monday, but she didn't see her face to
The
face.
face, okay.
She said, I called her on Monday and I got the machine. So I left a message. She
Mhm.
didn't call me back because normally she calls back.
Yes.
And Tuesday morning,
Mhm.
I called her again and I didn't get her, but I know she go out by 10 o'clock. She's in the street.
Mhm.
So I called later.
Mhm.
I had went to the store. We went to the
We went to the supermarket in the
Yeah.
bank.
When I came back, I called her again, and I didn't get her.
Yeah, they
And
left a message on our
Parkchester
phone.
Called me
Parkchester.
and said, the neighbor across the hall haven't seen your sister
For 2 to 3 days.
No, she didn't say no 3 days. That's not what
said
she said.
2
She
days.
said
2
I
days,
didn't
oh.
see
Couple
her
of days.
on Monday,
Okay.
but
Oh.
and normally she's walking around in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She said, and I didn't see her face to face. But today is Tuesday,
Right.
and I didn't see her go out.
Got it.
So she said, maybe y'all need to check because she's not a
Well,
person that
Right, a
stays
wellness check.
stay in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she went to church on Sunday. She was in church on Sunday
Okay.
because they all said she was at church.
Mm-hmm.
Go to church on Sunday. She came home. The lady said she heard her walking around, but she didn't see her, face to face.
Yes.
So she said by Tuesday morning, like
Mhm.
this. So she said, I didn't hear her open her door. So she said by 3 o'clock, she didn't knock. She just called Parkchester and say, I think maybe y'all need to come up not every day. So Parkchester came and they said they called EMS, ambulance and everything, but they said she was unresponsive with them.
I don't know the
47?
full. I think
it's the 47. The police was there with us.
With the
We saw
EMTs.
her. That's what I'm saying. But they're saying it's not, could not possibly have happened like that.
Mm.
Because the police was there. He was the one gave me the card.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, this is the card, call. When you get everything set up, she's in Queens. And I followed what he told me to do.
They came and picked that at 3 in the morning.
And it was 3 o'clock. They called, so I know what time. They gave me all of this, information. Said we picked her up at 3 a.m. and we have her now in Queens. They called my house. So I'm not, I'm just repeating what I was told.
No, most definitely.
So if you pick her up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is Wednesday morning,
and take her
straight to Queens, this should not be. Because once you got her in the medical office there, you had to, after examining her,
But you don't
put
know
on this
if they
refrigeration.
took her straight. Maybe they went and picked up some more people. Who knows how the van is?
But even if they didn't take her
I
straight,
don't know.
she should have been decomposed
I
from
don't
that
know.
time to this.
I don't know.
No, I know because I worked in a hospital.
Something is
That
very
don't happen
suspicious.
like
That's
that.
all I can say.
Yes, and that's why we got to stay on top of the medical examiner
Mm-hmm.
to ask more questions, bring up what you just told me, tell them
that's the
that.
way
The
they.
loss of the ID, the toe tag. They
Yeah,
told
the
you
toe
lost
tag.
toe
Yeah, they
tag.
said that. They
that's
told
very
us that
important.
they moved her from Queens to
They said
Brooklyn
they took her to Brooklyn.
to the morgue
And
over
the people
there.
that called me was from the Brooklyn ID. I said, she in
That's-
Brooklyn or Queens? They said, hold on. They put me on the long
No,
hold.
they
Then they
said
came
she-
back and said, no, she's in Queens. But the Brooklyn ID department called me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. When the woman called me and said, this is the Brooklyn person, and I said, I couldn't understand why you calling me from Brooklyn. Because I had a number that said Queens.
Yep.
And every time I called, they said she was in Queens. So when she called me and started asking, she said, well, I'm in Brooklyn. I said, well, what is, she said, they're going to transfer her. That's what she said, to Brooklyn.
Yes.
And I couldn't understand why, if you're in a morgue in Queens, why are you transferring to Brooklyn when you're supposed to be picked up by the funeral home?
Yes.
So I didn't understand all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then she started asking me about fingerprint. I know when she started working at a hospital years ago,
Mm-hmm.
she was fingerprinted, but that's in the 50s,
Right.
So I told her, I said, no, I don't, she wasn't fingerprinted for nothing,
Right.
as I know. So
Right.
I said, medically, I know she sees her doctor regularly. So I told her, call the doctor. Now, I know she had surgery.
On the hip.
Not on her hip. She had surgery because she had a
The aneurysm.
aneurysm.
Mm.
She had an
And
aneurysm.
I know that's the most recent thing. That was like last year.
Yes.
So, but her doctor would be able to document all of that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Say when she had whatever scar, it's there from that. And that's when I said to her, I don't know what she's doing in Brooklyn. Because I said, they're looking for her in Queens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what got me when she said, no, I'm calling you from the Brooklyn office. I said, but she's in Queens. She said, they're going to transfer her. So that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because you guys were going to get her. So why was they doing all of this back and forth? That's what I don't understand. That's why I said I want to make sure it's her.
Yes. I'm gonna stay on top of this tonight. I'm gonna give you a call. They wouldn't allow him to take a picture inside of the medical examiner.
Oh, God.
So he has to wait once he gets to the Brooklyn location and he'll take a picture. And that's when I'll call your
So
daughter
she's
on
in
cell phone.
Brooklyn?
No, she's in Queens. Queens at me, but we're taking her to our Brooklyn location.
You're going to the one?
Brooklyn
Up there.
In Brownsville, right?
Yes.
Brownsville,
yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
she's taken to, that's where we have refrigeration.
Oh, in Brownsville.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw the
Yes.
funeral home. They were passing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have you do this. I'm just gonna have you sign and date here, and I'm gonna give you a copy of it. As soon as he gives me the picture, I'm gonna call you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call you, so I can
That's the same thing.
Yes. But you'll get the real official copy. Yes.
And what's the date? The date is the 21st?
21st.
21st.
Okay. 21st, right?
Yes.
4/21/2024.
Okay, and I'm gonna have you sign right here and put sister.
And another thing, we
And I was gonna say is look at your timestamp of when they called. Like the first time they called about the missing ID, just try to look at your timestamp on your cell phone. So when you're speaking to them, you could say on such and such day at such and such time I was
they
called.
call the house phone.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
No.
round 2.
Okay, good.
2
Like
o'clock.
just make notes of that so you could be as detailed as possible.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna try to shift the blame. But so
Yeah.
just be aware of that. Just try to keep notes if you possibly can,
Yeah,
especially when you speak to them tomorrow.
definitely.
So she's gonna write this down.
Yes.
You say Tuesday to you.
Tuesday. It was Thursday.
Thursday. This Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday.
Okay.
At 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. Yeah. Because I was
Yeah, you
watching.
answering the phone.
I picked up the phone.
Okay, cool. And that was a Brooklyn office.
That was the Brooklyn. It was a female she called on there.
Okay, Brooklyn.
You're supposed to get the name, so you know.
I didn't talk to her. I passed her the phone.
No, I might have her name written down.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I think I wrote it down because I didn't know what she wanted. And I wrote her name down because when she said Brooklyn, I didn't understand why.
That's what she
a
told you. They
Brooklyn-
lost the tag.
Yeah, I didn't know why.
And that was the first time they called you. Talking about
Yeah.
they lost the toe tag.
They lost the toe tag and they wanted to know about her dentist. Her
No, she
dental.
started asking identification.
Her dentist,
That's
her doctor.
very important.
Yeah,
That's
that
very
was,
important. That
that's
piece of
what she said. I'm
information.
the examiner from the Brooklyn office. And I said, Brooklyn office, she's in Queens. And she said, well, I'm calling you because I'm, do you have any medical records? Was she fingerprinted? That's what she asked. And I said, I think, she told me
No, she can have it. She can have it. Yeah, just so you know, for the order of service and stuff.
Because I
As
just
a
put in
guy.
that bag. I just wanted
Yeah.
to look at
I'm sorry that you're going through this, but
Yeah.
hopefully they'll be able to find a
I want to
resolution.
do the
Okay?
program
so-
since it's that size like she has.
Yeah,
because
like
I
the
wrote-
order of service.
Yeah, I wrote more than I can
You
condense.
said
what I
3.
wrote.
No, if you no,
You could have just photostep copy the inside.
It's just- sure, whatever you can take it. It's not
You
a
could
problem.
take it. She
Yeah,
said it's not a problem.
And you don't have to.
You don't take no
You don't have to.
program.
No, we have plenty. Trust
She
me.
got
we have
plenty. We could
And
take
you don't have to
it.
condense her life story. You don't have to condense it.
All right.
We'll find a way to make it fit.
Okay.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
just put like you said, the picture for the background,
Yes.
and the picture for the back, and the picture for the front, and then
Right.
a
I have
picture.
the picture for the front. I just need 3 more pictures.
Yeah,
2
for the card.
Yes, one for the card
Yeah.
and 2 for inside.
Well, you could give the picture with you and her from your wedding. You don't want to put that.
Okay, understood. Sometimes people don't. Yeah. Okay, I understand that.
I want a picture. I can look in mother's picture book. I can get a
Okay.
picture.
She got a lot of pictures.
She got a lot
Okay.
of pictures.
So I'll be in contact with you this evening. Okay, family.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this
Thank you
this
for
kind of
the
messed up,
information.
you know.
I know, but hopefully they'll be able to rectify it somehow.
Yeah, I hope so.
I just wanted to.
That's
So
the
when it's like that, the clock.
So, right.
They got the whole shit here. Salute. Salute, 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 salute. Salute, I'm tired, my nigga. This is crazy. Oh, man. It's crazy, man.
We'll take care of the undergarments. Don't worry about that.
I don't got no beef with 50. I don't got no beef. I don't got no beef with Diddy. Shit wicked, man. I got new videos. I got 3 new videos dropping today, man. Yeah, you already know. Man, keeping my head above water, man. That's all I could do, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to Trying to survive, my nigga. It's a lot of bullshit, man. A lot of bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I heard I do have siblings. Thank you. No, I didn't watch the fight last night. But I heard Garcia won. He beat Boy. You know, I didn't watch it though. Um, I got a video talking about the Chef G situation. I want to really touch into that because there's something fishy about him coming home and nigga got a Rico, same as K Flock, and then he on the street. You gotta ask things that make you go, you know.
Okay, so bring the policy in this week so I can try to verify. Now, anytime we use this policy, it's a 4% funding fee that we add on to the policy, to add on to the
The
contract.
ops.
Okay? And who's the beneficiary?
Nigga talking about ops. I ain't got no ops.
You could always call me, so you found the policy.
His label bailed him out. His label bailed him out. You know, they said his label bailed him out, but you not getting no bail for no crazy shit like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
What's the policy number? So I have to add 4% to this contract, okay? So if you pay out of pocket, you're not paying the 4%. So that's something to consider as well. You can always take the death certificates and get the money reimbursed